Jonathan Duran here with the NCCU Sports Network, along with head volleyball coach, Coach Jody Brown. Coach, North Carolina Central coming off of 2 back-to-back MEAC conference wins. How great does it feel to get those in the pocket?
Really good. You know, the girls, we played hard. Everybody, was sticking with our game plan, what we needed to do. And so it was a great weekend.
And even more so, not just 2 conference wins, but 2 wins at home. How good did it feel to get those in front of the home crowd?
I think our fans pretty much needed to win almost as much as we did. Afterwards they were just incredibly excited. So it was a lot of fun to see that. But overall, the environment here really is, a very good environment for volleyball. When I took the job, the people had told me that, not a lot of volleyball fans around in this area, but they only go to some of the other schools for volleyball. But we've had great crowds.
And, Coach, we talked a little bit earlier this year. You mentioned the team was improving after getting done with non-conference play. And to show this weekend, a total of 6 set wins to 1, 3-0 against South Carolina State, 3-1 against Savannah State. Talk about this team and how they've really been coming together now we're into conference play.
Well, progression is the thing we've been looking for. And so this year we've been able to hit positive way more than negative. Last year we were kind of the other way. And so, I think the big thing is the girls are learning how to kind of let the errors go, and that's probably the biggest step that we need to make progression towards being a more solid team.
Lady Eagles made a trip to the MEAC tournament last year, making another march toward the tournament this year. You got a couple of tough games coming up this weekend. How do you feel coming into that trip?
Much better than what we did last year because we have a bench this year. So we have people that if someone gets hurt, they're not feeling well, whatever. But it's a very supportive bench. So, we feel good about it. It's a 3-match weekend, so you got to prepare for 3, separate teams. All those teams are all totally different, different types of play. So it's going to be a really good test for us to get on the road. But, I think we're up for it.
Jonathan Duran here with the NCCU Sports Network, along with volleyball senior Paige Phillips. Paige, North Carolina Central coming off of back-to-back MEAC wins. How good does it feel to get those in the pocket?
It feels great. We've worked really hard throughout the week before these games, so it feels fantastic to just put it all out on the court and get 2 wins this weekend, or last weekend, sorry.
And with you being a senior, the motto's always been protect the nest. You're able to get those 2 wins here at home. How great did it feel to be able to do that in front of the home crowd?
It feels great, and the crowd was amazing, and it just feels great to give the crowd wins and having their support.
2 pretty strong wins for the Lady Eagles this weekend, a 3-0 win against South Carolina State, 3-1 against Savannah State. What was it like with your teammates on the floor and how well everybody was performing in those contests?
Everyone performed really well. I think what helped us the most is that we stayed positive throughout the match and we didn't get down and didn't get on to each other and argue with each other. We were always positive and just encouraged each other throughout the match.
Lady Eagles made a trip to the MEAC tournament last year, working on making another trip this year. Got a couple of tough games coming up this weekend. How do you feel going into those matches?
I feel pretty good, mostly just coming off of this weekend, and I just hope that we play the same that we did this weekend, just eliminate our errors, and I think we'll do pretty good.
All right, Paige, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.